back in the mountain, so ancient and wild.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of This Week at the Museum. This is a weekly show on YouTube which will appear each Monday featuring the Middlesboro Historical Society Museum located at 207 North 20th Street in Middlesboro, Kentucky. We're your host. I'm Tim Cornett and this is Heather Parks. Today Heather will be talking to you about some of the items on display here at your museum, and she'll be showing you some of the Victorian items in our Victorian Room.
Here we are in the Victorian Room at the museum, and in these display cases I'm going to talk to you about several items that we have that were during the Victorian era. First off, we have gowns and dresses and christening gowns that were worn by the Colson children. And a christening gown is just a gown that's usually handmade and it's handed down from generation to generation, and it's worn for baptism or dedicational ceremonies. Other items in this display from the Colson family are these trousseau slippers, and trousseau just means it's items that a woman would gather for her wedding ceremony. And these were Cora Marina Sawyer's when she married W.G. Colson on November 23rd, 1892. Here we have a picture of Mr. Colson, and this is Mrs. Colson. And over here we have their wedding handkerchiefs that were used by W.G. Colson and Cora Sawyers. And moving on down, we have Miss Cora's jewelry box and a manicure set. And this was called a brush and comb box that was used by Miss Colson. In our next display in the Victorian Room, first off you'll find these ladies' boots that came from a mercantile business that was established in 1900 called T.H. Campbell and Brothers. And these boots are on display here, and they're on loan from Pat and the late Lou DeRosset. Moving on to the next item, we have donated by Donna Smith a filigree bracelet. These two items were used by ladies for powder and powder brushes. Next we have what you call a dresser set, and it has various items in it: brushes, soap containers, perfume or cologne bottle, comb, nail file. Next we have a doll dating from the late 1800s. This doll was donated by the late Marjorie Kirk, and as you can see the doll is in very well condition for her age. And as you're moving along, you'll see a lady's black silk purse with tatting. This purse was given to Jeanette Rutherford many years ago by Elizabeth Parker. Miss Parker found it in a house on Arthur Heights in Middlesboro, and the Parkers had rented the house from Frank Lee. The purse is dated at approximately the 1900s.
We'd like to thank you for joining us for This Week at the Museum. Be sure to stop by and visit us anytime at your museum located at 207 North 20th Street in Middlesboro. Our hours are 10 to 4, Monday through Saturday. Once again, thank you, and be sure to tune in next week for another episode.
Way back in the hills where I used to wander, way back in the mountain, so ancient and wild. I once had a life so